Picture this, the lights are low. The camera glides across polished concrete. Reflections ripple like liquid chrome beneath a silhouette that doesn't shout for attention because it doesn't need to. This is a car that whispers confidence, a machine that earned respect long before hashtags and horsepower wars existed. Sitting before you is not just a classic, it is a moment in American muscle history frozen in steel. This is the 1971 Chevrolet Nova, powered by a 350 cubic inch V8 backed by a 3-speed automatic and built for those who understand that real power never has to scream. Back in 1971, the world was changing, muscle cars were evolving. Emissions laws tightened, insurance premiums climbed, and the golden era of raw horsepower began to shift into something more refined. But Chevrolet quietly and intelligently knew exactly what it was doing. Instead of chasing flash, the Nova doubled down on balance. Compact, light, purposeful. And when you dropped a 350 small block under that long, clean hood, you created something dangerously understated. As the camera moves closer, the front end comes into focus. That squared-off face is unmistakable. No gimmicks. No excess chrome trying to impress. Just clean lines, confident proportions, and an attitude that says, if you know, you know. The Nova never needed wild stripes or oversized spoilers. Its power lived beneath the surface, waiting for the right foot to make the introduction. Now imagine turning the key. The engine doesn't explode to life, it wakes up with authority. The 350 V8 settles into a smooth, confident idle, the kind that tells you this car was built to move, not pose. This isn't some high-strung race motor begging for attention. This is torque, rich American muscle designed to cruise effortlessly and surge forward when asked. The 3-speed automatic transmission engages smoothly, almost deceptively calm. But don't let that fool you. Chevrolet's turbo-hydromatic setup was legendary for a reason. Reliable, responsive, built to handle real-world driving with ease. Whether you're rolling through city streets or opening it up on a long stretch of highway, this Nova delivers power the way only classic Detroit iron can, linear, mechanical, and honest. As the car glides forward, the steering feels light but connected. Power steering transforms what could have been a brute into a refined machine. This Nova isn't fighting you, it's working with you. Every input feels deliberate, controlled, and confident, like the car already knows where you want to go before you get there. And then there are the brakes. Power brakes with front disc conversion, a detail that matters more than most people realize. This upgrade bridges the gap between classic muscle and modern drivability. You're not just going fast, you're stopping with confidence. In 1971, that mattered. Today, it matters even more. Step inside and the story deepens. Bucket seats greet you like a tailored suit, supportive, stylish, and undeniably purposeful. The center console runs between them, housing the shifter that connects man and machine. This isn't a bench seat cruiser built for lazy Sundays alone. This is a driver's Nova, a car meant to be felt, not just admired. The interior wraps around you with classic GM simplicity. Gauges are clear, controls are intuitive, no unnecessary distractions, just everything you need exactly where it should be. And then there's the air conditioning, factory AC in 1971. That was luxury, real luxury, the kind that turned a muscle car into something you could enjoy every single day, not just on cool evenings or short drives. Picture cruising under a summer sun, windows up, 8AC blowing cold, engine humming effortlessly. That's the beauty of this Nova. It doesn't demand sacrifice. It delivers comfort and performance in equal measure. Outside, the body lines remain timeless, sharp, straight, confident. A sharp Nova isn't just a phrase, it's a statement. It means the gaps are right, the stance is right, the presence is undeniable. This is the kind of car that draws attention not because it's loud, but because it's right. The 1971 Nova lived in a unique space, lighter than a Chevelle, more discreet than a Camaro, and often quicker than both when properly equipped. It became the ultimate sleeper, the car that embarrassed bigger names at stoplights and on back roads, all while looking like it had nothing to prove. And that's exactly why the Nova earned its reputation. It wasn't built for trophies. It was built for drivers, racers, dreamers. People who wanted V8 power without pretense. People who understood that performance doesn't always need a billboard. As the sun begins to set, the paint catches the light one last time. The engine cools. The metal ticks softly like a heartbeat settling down after a long run. This Nova has lived, it has stories, and it's ready to create more. Because cars like this don't belong locked away. They belong on the road. They belong under streetlights, at gas stations where strangers strike up conversations, on highways where the engine note becomes a soundtrack to freedom. The 1971 Chevrolet Nova with a 350 V8, automatic transmission, power steering, power brakes, front disc brakes, bucket seats, console, and factory air conditioning is more than a spec sheet. It's a reminder of when American cars were built with soul, when driving meant something, when simplicity and strength worked hand in hand. In a world filled with digital dashboards and artificial soundtracks, this Nova stands as a mechanical truth. Steel, fuel, fire, motion, no substitutes. And as the camera pulls back, leaving the Nova resting quietly in the shadows, one thing becomes clear: this isn't just a classic car. This is a legacy, a survivor, a statement, because legends don't need to announce themselves. They just show up and leave an impression that never fades.